Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate with you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Agun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florian Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into this reading. We got so many major arcana. I have your tarot to my left, your Orisha spread to my right. And I'll just show you your majors. You have Strength and the Hermit in your first row, okay? You have Judgment and the Fool in your second row, okay? Then you have the World and Empress in your third row, all right? I mean, a lot of Trump cards, major arcana cards. And then you have the Moon in reverse over here in your Orisha spread. Okay, so there are a ton of messages. When I start talking about karmic relationships and things like that, especially when it has to do with love, if it doesn't resonate with you, you can tune out to that part, but there's a lot of info here. And this really could be affecting you all, whether you're partnered or not. Again, because karmic energy does not always have to be centered around marriages or partnerships. It could be, friendships. It could be, the relationships that you have with your family. So just take it as it resonates. But the one thing that I feel the most for you guys, there's a lot of Venus energy. There's a lot of love, beauty, elegance, balance, peace, patience, harmony. Like your true energy is that. That's what you embody. These are some of the qualities and characteristics that you have, okay? And with what you do is how you disseminate this out into the world. And I feel that because of the Hermit, okay? And right below the Hermit is the Fool, all right? You are very, very radical. You are very different. You are meant to stand out. And for some of you, you have to be alone for a bit. Okay, Hermit could indicate celibacy, but it's not celibacy for forever. Or you guys are, what am I trying to say? It's not, there's a big thing about respect here. So it's not that some of you are saying, I just want to be celibate forever. I feel like some of you are saying, I don't want to give my body to anybody that I feel is disrespectful to me. So that's where I feel your energy is. But outside of that, because we'll get back to, the celibacy, the sex and all that kind of stuff, you are so different. This energy, you're extremely different. And when you get major arcanas, these are about your path. These are the trump cards because they trump the minor arcana cards. These are like, hey, this is what you should do. Your majors are your advisors, your teachers, okay? So willpower and strength, and the Hermit is the ability to stand out, to have the strength to stand out, to have the strength for some of you to walk away. Okay? It is what is necessary because some of y'all, your energy, this beautiful energy you're carrying is being totally taken for granted. This is for some, okay? Because when you get Venus energy, that's beautiful, it's attractive, it's elegant, but on another end, it's sexual too. So when I'm getting this energy in reverse, the first thing I thought was like, don't let nobody prostitute you. But this is not about prostituting because a prostitute gets paid. This is don't let nobody slut you out. You are not nobody's slut, okay? And I mean that in all facets, from a work facet, a relationship facet, whether it's love or friendship. You cannot be used, okay? And it's funny because, in today's time, we come up with all these things like, I'm a slut, get me lit and all this kind of stuff. And, we say don't slut shame. And it's like, no, I'm not a slut, period, okay? My sexuality is my own, but I wouldn't define it as being a slut. If you grown and an adult and you make adult decisions, that's what an adult does. You know, this trying to get you to be okay with being slutted, you know, is not the right thing. I don't know if this is someone who is in your energy trying to make you feel that way, male or female, or if this is your job working you to the bone. But these are all ways where I feel like it's a slutting or a perversion of the feminine energy. Because I'm trying to tell you, whether you are a masculine or a man or a woman, masculine, feminine, however you present or believe yourself to be, we all have both those energies here. And right now, the feminine inside of you is creating something so long lasting. See, because Venus wants that harmony to last forever, okay? We get Venus energy in the Four of Swords, Libra, okay? Because we know that Venus governs over Libra and it governs over Taurus. So today we get it in Libra. And then we have infinity with strength. You want to be able to last. You guys are creating the beauty within you is going to last forever, okay? This energy, this is no joke because there are so many major arcanas. A lot of you are meant for wealth, honor, and fame. Okay, you could have all three, you could have one of three, but this is what it's from. It's from your ambition, your honesty, and the ability for you to be fair to others. And this is why I'm saying about being slutted. See, that is not fair. That's why I couldn't use the prostitution analogy, because what's fair is I'll give you a service for a price. You should pay me, and then I give you that service. People are trying to take more than what is due. You won't be able to reach the levels that you need to if people are taking more from you. And especially when it comes to your energy, Four of Swords. See, because this is a card of rest, meditation, right? So if people are taking more than what they deserve from you, there's no way you can actually reach to the heights that you're looking to go, okay? Definitely with this rest, because your first card out is the Four of Swords. Your last card out is the Seven of Wands. See, that's a lack of defense. And this is restlessness, okay? This is losing because you're tired. Venus does not like to be tired. The Empress, Oshun energy, does not like to be worn down and worn out, slutted out, okay? This is what we're moving from. So your most important cards in the spread are the Four of Swords, Judgment, and the World, okay? So we have Libra, Pluto, and Saturn, all right? So what Saturn is doing for Libra, okay, is giving you the willpower and the strength to make decisions that you need to make, but to last forever. So those of you who are creating, so this is some of the industries or professions that you guys could be into. Definitely something big with crafters. So all of you all who do anything and everything with your hands, okay? Hairstylists, authors, people who work in finance, TV, radio, publishing, transportation, whether you are a truck driver or someone who works as in the travel industry, or you could be a flight attendant, you could be a professional traveler, you could be whatever that is for you, okay? Also, people who are skilled in music, and managers. And you know, now that, and definitely with this finance stuff, with traders and people who work in Bitcoin and all that kind of stuff, this is definitely for you too. But everything that I'm seeing is about you, the Hermit here. The Hermit, you're an example. You are an example, okay? You're shining your light by living your life the way you see fit and doing the things that you want to do. This is why the Fool is here. And it's in reverse. For one reason is, don't be afraid to be radical. You may already be someone that, has always been different. You know, you always noticed it, but that extra little, I'm gonna call it an extra little crazy, that you kind of been holding that back. And that's a unique quality. And it's time that you sort of add that or implement that into your ideas or something that you're doing, okay? Give me a sec. Give me 1 sec, because there's a whole lot I got on my mind that I want to say. Definitely don't be afraid to stand out. Let me look at my notes. Give me 1 second. Right, this is about your standards. What the Hermit is telling you is that you, whether you know it or not, you have standards. And this is why I have to talk about the whole slutting out thing. Everybody's not meant to work with you, touch you, be your friend, okay? a phrase is, it's lonely at the top a little bit, okay? It's a little lonely at the top of this mountain. And it won't always be lonely, but you'll be lonely so long as you are building and creating this long lasting thing. See, because some of you, you may not know that what you do is going to turn into a book, will turn into a web series, a television series, will turn into something that people will watch forever and ever and ever, or read from generation to generation to generation, or a technology that will last forever, or a technique that I showed these people how to do this in this class, and for every class that ever is taught, on and on and on, that technique is always going to be used. Okay, it's like that. It's that kind of energy. That it's genius. Some of you guys need to be alone for your own genius. This is a genius. I don't care about what other people think of me. This is how you win, okay? By being radical and different, being your different self. Now, like I said, you have a standard, okay? You have a standard to live by, all right? And that, whatever that standard is for you, you guys are hardworking. And see, you have to be the hermit. See, this hermit, I keep feeling, this hermit is not, for y'all now, right now, it's not about closing yourself off to the world. It is closing yourself off to people who don't work hard, okay? You need people who work hard, who are resourceful and organized. If people are lazy, unorganized, and have a horrible work ethic, distance yourself. This is why the hermit is next to the Four of Pentacles. Distance yourself from people who are lazy, okay? Who are not working hard, all right? Who aren't resourceful or aren't organized. Challenge that energy within yourself. If you ever find that in yourself, if you know I have a calling and I know I get excited about what I do, but sometimes I'll fall prey to laziness, get rid of those qualities. Find ways and techniques to get rid of that. See, your very first row says it all. See, because it starts off with the Four of Swords, and it ends with the Four of Pentacles. In between is Strength and the Hermit. You have to have the will, okay, to be an example to others, to help in some kind of way. The fours are talking about the stability. This is to make it strong. Four, when you get the four numerology, is something that lasts. When you get four, you can't move it. It's stuck. It's stuck. All right? That's what starting and ending that row. That's why you're being alone, because you are creating something very long lasting. Okay, and you need to see, even though you're the hermit, Leo energy is making you stand out. You're just not around a bunch of people. Think about celebrities. Not every celebrity has a huge entourage or does a lot of stuff after, an event. They do their job, and some of them just go home and do their own thing. It's like that. It's like, I'm here for the public, but I am not for the public. Okay, kind of thing. Definitely. See, because in your second row, when you guys allow these energies, these karmic energies, because we do have a karmic twin pair over here to my right with both the Eshus, female Eshu and Eshu. Okay. All right. They're both in the reverse. So when you allow karmic energies to overtake, you don't answer the call. Four of Swords over here is not answering the call of who you're meant to be. All right. This is next to Judgment in the reverse. All in your second row, you have the Page of Cups in reverse. You have the Fool, and then you have the Queen of Wands. And I feel a couple things, not answering the call, only being worried about love or sex, okay? Being afraid to be radical. But see, this is making foolish ideas in love, because it's more illusionary. And then all of that these energies you may fall prey to, it will give you a lack of confidence, okay? Because your Queen of Wands is in the reverse, where you're very driven and confident. You lose that because of karmic relationships, because of disrespect. See, this is the problem. The Four of Swords is saying you lose balance, okay? You lose balance through disrespect, ugliness, lack of love and love feelings, okay? And restlessness. So some of you all really need sleep. Here, okay, right down here, again, with our most important cards. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of you all are psychic, okay? And, I mentioned crafters, so some of you all are tarot readers, or you could be psychic or medium, whatever the case. This is a lot of that energy here. But I want to tell you, some of you all are dreaming things that are really going to come true. You need sleep so that you can see these things. There are other messages being sent to you about what's going to happen in the future, who you're going to be, the environment you're going to be in, different things like that. But if you are worried or distracted by karmic energies or whatever this is, you're not sleeping. There's also something about people who have had near-death experiences. That's here as well. Give me a second. And out of body experiences. So this would be the outer body experience. Okay. All right. So maybe through meditation, that could be happening for you, and you could be receiving certain messages or different things like that. But the other thing too is if you're having those experiences, be careful and make sure you're grounded and you're safe and secure, because with your first card being Four of Swords and your last card being Seven of Wands, you could, if you're not prepared, get attacked. And this is the thing, spiritually, how can you get attacked? By letting people consume all of your energy and your time. By letting people be disrespectful to you in relationships. There's something here about cheating here between these karmics, because we got the shoes, and then we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. Okay, some of you guys, you see this red and black here. Some of you all are attracted to people who give you a rush. Okay, but see, that's just one part of your personality. To live the fast life or to need a sense of adrenaline. The person that you're attracted to that you keep pulling in with karmic energy, that's their entire life. So I've been telling you guys, like, strap up 5 times and all that kind of stuff. You guys got to recognize that energy within yourself and how it's attracting others, that are like that, but that are totally like that, because they are really out here with the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay? And that could be bad for your health. It's bad for your spirit life too, because the moon is in reverse. Some of you, if you are dealing with witchcraft, it could come from friends. Three of Cups in reverse shows friends, but I'm really feeling like it's coming from someone you have a karmic connection to. All right, whoever you feel like is a false twin flame in your life right now. You don't even have to be sexual with them, but if you notice, like, because there's Four of Swords and Four of Pentacles starting out as obsession. Someone could be very obsessed with you. And if you feel like, seriously, because even over here in the Orisha, you have the element of water and the element of earth. So water and earth, actually, if it's positive, like if the shoes were in the upright, I would go, this is a great elements to have. But it's not, because, so they go together, because when water gets into the dirt, that's mud, and it gets sticky. And then we get stuck on each other, right? And it's hard to get the mud off. This obsession and the water with the earth tells me someone is stuck on you, obsessed with you, does not want to let you go. Now, if that's them, this could definitely be somebody sending witchcraft to you. If this is you who are being possessive and refusing to let someone go, you are being disrespected, and it is throwing you out of balance because you won't let it go. That's if this applies to you, okay? Or this could be an energy trying to come your way. This could also be an energy you meet on a trip, okay? Anytime we get travel or messages about travel, it is either you meet somebody that you're going to come into a contact with a karmic thing, or their background is different from you. They could be traveling here to you. You could be traveling there and meet them. Or it's just saying y'all are of 2 different backgrounds, meaning 2 different ethnic backgrounds, or there's a significant age difference between the 2 of you, okay? If that resonates for any of you all out there, okay? Give me 1 sec, y'all. Make sure I tell y'all everything. Yeah. It's a lot. It's so much stuff going on. Be careful with the Empress and the Page of Cups. Not to get too entangled with that. Pregnancy. I keep getting pregnancies for you guys. But this wouldn't be something you would want with Empress in reverse and Page of Cups. You don't want to get pregnant by this karmic. You don't want to do that at all. The biggest thing here is that you guys are an embodiment of love, of beauty. You are meant to create something long lasting. Okay? And you have to have your rest. You have to have prayer, meditation. You need balance, because if you're worn out, you cannot disseminate beauty into the world. Whatever medium you do that through, it's going to be hard if you are feeling so under attack and so tired. Okay? You really are someone very unique. With the Hermit, this is Mercury and Uranus energy. Okay? A lot of communication. Okay? You guys are really sharing ideas either with your voice or through your works that are totally different. You're working on something, either groundbreaking or revolutionary or something like that. But what is stopping you and preventing you, what's your opposition, is karmic energy. It's this karmic stuff. It's, leading too much with the heart, right? Letting your emotions, don't let your emotions get away with you right now. You're working on something that is going to bring you long-lasting fame and wealth and honor. All right, that is what I have for you. Yeah, let me make sure I got all the messages. Definitely be careful with this witchcraft stuff, guys, because people be out here and they it's a lot. I keep picking it up so much, but that's what I have for you. If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, I'll see you later.